recycled cowboy boot leather. I mean, how perfect for a Spur Cabin. Hey, good to see you. Welcome back to, if you've been here before. Oh, I'm doing a little house cleaning. Or should I say barn cleaning? Yeah, we have some more wood to work up on this barn, namely that countertop. I have a slab in here, picked out just for this countertop. I think it's going to be perfect. Check this out right here. Look at that. Got some bluing, got some wormholes, got some live edge, a little bit of everything. So first thing I'm going to do is cut this to length. We got about 45 inches, so I think I can squeeze 2 of them out of there. We'll see. It's going to be a rustic countertop. I'm going to finish this one a little bit better because, you know, you have to wipe it off and wash it off and you touch it and rub your hands on it. So I'm going to make this one a little bit more polished than the other woodworking I've done. It's a countertop. You want it nice and smooth. And we're also going to make some shelves that I'm going to put above the counter, up on the wall. And I'm going to use this right here. I don't know if you can tell. See this big crack right here? This wants to separate from this plank. So actually, I'm going to make my own live edge. Is that possible? I'm going to knock this off, cut a straight edge on the opposite side. So I think that'll turn out well. For the brackets, I have shelf brackets. I think these are 6 by 8 inch shelf brackets. I'm going to paint them black, match all the other hardware and whatnot inside the cabin. And probably the last thing I'm going to do, cut this up for a backsplash. Check this out. Pretty cool, huh? A lot of character in this piece. Okay, so what do you want to work up first? Countertops? Shelves? Backsplash? Just shout it out and we'll do that. I don't know. Do you want to do that first, really? Let's do the countertop first. That's what I was thinking. So this is my countertop board. You see this big crack right here? I'm actually going to need this length. Maybe I can waste 2 inches off of this end right here, but I really need the length. So what I'm going to do is glue it, clamp it, and then set a couple of long screws right in the end just to keep that together. I'll actually be able to compress it a little bit. You can probably see that move. Plus that'll straighten this edge out also. As you can see, it wants to come out as this opens up. So let's fix that. And once that's fixed, then we can cut it to length. Let's get to work. new day, new charge in the battery. As you saw, my battery died last night. This is not my typical go-to. My driver and my regular drill are over at the Spur Cabin. This has been hanging around the barn, so I use this. It's been a while since I used it. And this battery is not very powerful. It doesn't have very much torque. It's raining out. Can you hear it? Good day to be inside. Although this morning, I did take a few hours, went out to the National Forest to see if I could find a turkey. Didn't find a turkey. Well, actually, I found several turkeys, but they were on private ground, gobbling up a storm, and they wouldn't come within 100 yards of public property. They know where to go and when to go there. I did a little calling, sat around, walked around. Actually found a shed though, so that was kind of cool. So it wasn't totally a bust. All right, well, enough turkey talk. So as you saw, I worked on those shelves instead last night after my battery died. Check that out. This is one of the shelves. Another. Oh, see that wormhole? I see you. Wormholes are good. And another one. Finally, number 4. And these are already sanded. I did not make you watch me sand these. I deserve like extra credit bonus points or something for that, right? Well, I have my 3 slabs finished up for the countertops, and of course my shelves. I think I mentioned to you earlier in this video, that I was going to use this piece over here for backsplash. Changed my mind. I don't think we have room because we have those outlets that are above the counter. So I think we'll probably end up putting something shorter for backsplash and something most likely square. So let's head over to the Spur Cabin now and put the stuff in, and then I can measure what exactly we need for a backsplash. And we'll go from there. Okay, you see this gap right here? I didn't have any slabs that were wide enough, so this gap is going to be covered up with the backsplash, so I'm not concerned about that. We have just a little bit of an overhang, and I didn't want more of an overhang either because obviously the cabin is kind of small, and we don't need anything sticking out into the living space any more than necessary. Okay, this is where it's going to go. Man, that's going to look good when it's finished. Okay, let's screw this down. Okay, the countertops are on. Before I put polyurethane on the tops or oil the cabinets, I'm gonna go ahead and put these shelves up. That way I'm not leaning over my wet work here. So I'm gonna put 2 shelves on each side, and I'm gonna stagger them symmetrically. Okay, well, let's keep going.
Sunrise in my eyes, just like a new day, a breath of fresh air in my life. I don't know how, don't know why, but I'll be toasting all my life. Waiting at the door, my ride sweeter to meet the one I love. I don't know how, don't know why, but I'll be toasting all my life. time here and now. I played the dice right and let the good times roll. One knee, one ring.
Okay, the shelves are up. Now for the fun part. As I mentioned, I'm putting polyurethane on the top, and I'm going to put tung oil on the bottom. The polyurethane has a semi-gloss finish to it, and I don't want the faces of these to be too shiny. And I'm also going to do a coat of polyurethane on these shelves as well. All right, well, let's get the brushes out and keep going. Boy, that really brought the color to life, huh? Check it out. Man, it really darkened up those doors. I like it. So tomorrow, I'll put the handles on the doors, the knobs on the doors, put the backsplash on, and then I'll probably give this one more coat of polyurethane on top of the countertops. Okay, it's 6:45 right now. You stay put. I'm gonna go home and eat some dinner, go to bed, get up, and work some more. All right, I'll see you soon. Well, I'm back. It was 14 hours ago, but it feels like it was about 10 seconds. I'm going to use leftover flooring. Now this is about 7 inches wide here. So I'm going to rip this down. It's already sanded, so that's good. So it won't take long to get that backsplash going. So because I'm going to wrap that up so quickly, I have a little bonus for you. Look at that. I have a feeling some of you know what that's going to be. Okay, chilly in here. I gotta keep moving. Next time you hear from me, we'll probably be back over at the Spur Cabin to put this backsplash in. It's okay if your backsplash has a hole in it, right? Sure it is. Sun came out. So I'm going to tongue oil all this up out here since it's nice out here. Put another coat of poly on the countertops. Hang our coat rack up. Put the knobs on the cabinets. And that'll be it. Now that's something you can hang your hat on. It is, really. Or a coat, or whatever you want to hang on there. Look at that. It's coming along. Holy cow. I assumed you figured out what these knobs were. Those are bottle stoppers. There's a certain adult beverage that I have, on occasion, imbibed. These bottle stoppers are wood in the outside, and in the inside is recycled cowboy boot leather. I mean, how perfect for a Spur Cabin. Cowboy boot leather. These three are all just a little bit different color. That one over there is blue, this one's green, and the one on the power station is black. So really, for no particular reason, I've been collecting these railroad spikes. Whenever I see them loose hanging around, I just grab them. These, I believe, were taken from an old railroad bed that used to come by about a mile away from this cabin. That line is not in existence anymore. Used to go up in the mountains down into town, and there's stories about the brakes glowing at night because it's pretty steep, as you know, from here to town. So that's where these spikes came from. So still about once a year, I find one of these laying on the road. So I grab it. What do you think? I like it. Boy, our list is getting shorter. I had a viewer tell me a couple episodes ago, I need to print my list out on a computer or type it up because apparently they didn't like my penmanship. That really hurt my feelings. No, it didn't. Well, thanks for watching Life in the Moose. I really appreciate that. If you like this sort of thing, hit that like button and maybe even subscribe. That'd be fantastic. Next week, I think we're going to get that power station hooked up and get the electrical hooked up, put all the outlets in, put the lights in, and get that whole thing done. And then we still have a few more episodes of little things to do. We still have trim in there. We have baseboard. We've got to hang that ladder. Got to lacquer that floor. So we do have a few things before it's completely wrapped up. And of course, the door, the deck, that sort of thing. Okay, we'll see you next week, I hope. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Be good to people. And I'll see you soon.